Alright, welcome back to episode 2 of the SpaceBlock playthrough. Yeah, nothing much has changed. I couldn't resist but play on a little bit yesterday. But yeah, I'm quickly gonna summarize what I did. First of all, this monstrosity here, which is just a lot of these bootstrap processes feeding into one of these space matter assemblers. And it's probably going to clog up at some point, and it's not a perfect system at all, but yeah, I'm just trying to stockpile a little bit of this space matter in order to make a few of these special furnaces that I showed last time. And yeah, something I blanked about them, they actually function like furnaces, like they need fuel and they don't need power. And they can only make stone and iron and copper. So I'm still gonna have to use assemblers for coal and, well, wood maybe if I need it, but I don't really think so. So yeah, and I've started doing a little bit of green research for Mark II assemblers, because I figured, well, it's gonna be worth the saving the space and using Mark II assemblers, and I've made a little bit of, well, I'm not gonna call this a mall, but you know, at least some components, so I don't have to handcraft that much all the time. Yeah, iron of course is still an issue. Landfill is working fairly decently actually. I mean, I'm not getting great amounts, but it's running constantly and yeah, giving me a little bit of landfill. I think though what I'm going to do is maybe tear these down again. I'm gonna see if the iron is enough. Yeah, I think I can at least get rid of a few. I want to expand out to the right and start making a proper organized smelting area here. So I think I'll just waste all my landfill on starting this. Yeah, I want to kind of uncouple this from this thing so I can use this as an actual starter base. I think I'll just get rid of these guys and replace them by these. They used to be here anyway, just got rid of them. But I think it's smarter to use the furnaces in some other location and actually start making something useful there and just letting this thing work away. But I'm afraid, yeah, I'm gonna need to stockpile more landfill. Could have guessed that. Yeah, actually, this is gonna be painful. Yeah, I probably went the wrong way here. I should have maybe extended this by another one first. Or I could actually make a little bit of steel and change these into Mark II assemblers. That might be a smart plan, actually. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, they only take 2 steel, right? So yeah, should be okay. Yeah, things are still taking their sweet time, of course, because I'm still very dependent on this slow mess. But I've started planning out, or yeah, started to build this kind of new smelting thing. And I want to leave room here so I can extend all of this to, I guess, 1 red belt when the time comes. So yeah, I'll have to figure out how many of these I'm gonna need. So each of these makes 0.33 per second. So I need 3 of them. So this is gonna make 2 per second. Well, close enough. So I'm gonna need like 8 of these. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot. And the annoying thing is, because they're 2 by 2 and I have to use these 2 rooms for inserters here, I'm gonna have to well, get power in somehow, and I'm trying to research the better power poles so I can just power them from the outside. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wait until I properly build this when I have the better power poles, so I don't have to leave this room here, because every little bit of room counts. Yeah, and I've made some emergency steel smelting here and some more iron smelting because the belt here was filling up occasionally. Ooh, that was a juicy amount of iron. Actually, I'm starting to get better with the iron, I think. So I'm gonna waste it all on steel because, I mean, I have to do something with the iron, so yeah, I'm just gonna grind on a little bit here and continue building this. Yeah, I'm gonna probably need to make this a bit more permanent or figure out some better way of doing this. The thing is, I can't really generate any of these oil things yet. These oil things, oil barrels, because I don't have oil refineries yet to make oil, and yeah, I can't, as far as I know, just do some kind of duplication process to get more oil barrels. So I have to rely on this bootstrap process for now to make these furnaces. But yeah, it's working decently enough. It's made 34 space matter, so yeah, almost like 7 furnaces. It's getting there slowly. Okay, coal started running out again, so yeah, I started emergency wiggling the new coal supply through here. Now I don't have an iron buffer anymore. That should be fixable. Yeah, I'm gonna need to expand coal even more, and I'm gonna try and use Mark II inserters from now, assemblers from now on. Yeah, it's still a lot of hand feeding, and yeah, I started using all the ore that I have lying around to make some extra iron, which is working out great, but it's eating into my coal as well. But yeah, things are progressing, just at a leisurely pace, I guess you could say. But, whoops. Yeah, things are definitely working. They just take time to properly boot up. There's some power missing. But I think this is gonna be nice. Once I have the good power poles, I'm gonna start really building this. Well, blueprinting it, because I don't have much space matter to work with. But I mean, the thing is, it's still slow, but I'm diversifying. I'm making landfill, and I'm making iron, and I'm making space matter stuff. So yeah, there's actually always something to do, and I'm quite happy with how it's going so far. Can even make some more steel here. And I made a little copper buffer, but it's not really getting a lot so far. Yeah, copper is probably something that's gonna need to be extended as well. But this should make me the necessary science for yeah, power poles. And then things can kick off. I mean, this is gonna be a fairly simple design here. I'm just, at some point, I'm gonna need, what did I say, 3 for 1. And I'm gonna want 30 overall, so it's gonna be 15 long, if I'm not miscalculating. Yeah, I'm gonna have to double check that. I'm bad at doing math while talking. But yeah, at some point this is gonna end, and then there's gonna be normal furnaces. which may or may not be replaced by steel furnaces at some point. And then there's gonna be a thing like this, and they can just, it's basically a normal smelting array. But yeah, it's gonna take some time to make enough of these furnaces. I don't think I'm gonna necessarily build all of them, but I'm just gonna calculate how many I need and leave the room for it, and then I can start making proper smelting columns. And now I messed up, of course. Crap. Wait, where did I put the iron ore? Just caught it in time. I think there might have been one iron ore that went in there, but I think I was just in time. Okay, I shouldn't build without thinking. That could have been bad if this clogged up my, I shouldn't try collecting the iron ore if there's new coming in. Yeah, if that clogged up my power, that would have been really annoying. So let's clean all of this up. But yeah, that's still the general idea. I'm just gonna have to remember and do it properly when I do it. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna grind on a little bit more, and landfill is actually accumulating fairly nicely. You can see I've already built quite a big chunk, and yeah, I still have 200, so I can make this nice. Okay, I think I underestimated the number of these furnaces a little bit. Well, for one red belt, I'm gonna need 45 on each side. So 90 of these overall, so that's gonna be 450 space matter. So I think the only thing I can do there, well, this is gonna be annoying. I'm gonna change this whole setup, I think, and yeah, make this a proper-ish space matter production, because this is not gonna be enough. And I do have the resources to spare now. I might actually leave this running for now and just start making a better one. I think I can just output stuff on a belt here and then put it in a chest over there. Oops. Let's see. Those are all gonna be making this stuff. Oops. And I need more inserters, but yeah, iron is plenty now, plentiful. Actually, copper is the bigger issue, I think, but should be fine as well. I've been using this as a little green circuit crafting station here, but yeah, I should probably build a proper, or at least half proper mall at some point. But yeah, I don't know. Seems like a lot of work, and it's gonna need a lot of room and rejigging. I think I want to get the smelting up and running first. How much is this gonna output? Well, not a lot. 0.075, so 0.15 per second. That's gonna be not enough at all. Oops. Still not going to be enough, but it's going to get there. I think I'm just going to turn this around, then I can stick more of these on when the time comes, when the resources come. Alright, and well, don't have assemblers anymore, of course, but resources. And this is gonna make, oops, space matter here. And this is gonna have a little bit of stockpiling because this is gonna be very unorganized sushi stuff that's gonna come out of this. So I'm gonna wanna have a few chests here, so yeah, things can just accumulate. I mean, there should be, in theory, the right amount of resources here, but I'm not gonna trust my luck there. This needs to be connected. Okay, and then I'm just gonna tear all this down, I think, and extend this on. Okay, this is looking a lot better. I'm making, well, a fairly decent, well, I'm not gonna lie, it's still a little, but I'm making a lot more furnaces than I was making, and I'm making them automated now. And yeah, I'm just cramming this full of stuff. Oops. Probably gonna go like this, so this can just fill up at some point. If there's problems, I can check back in and yeah, get rid of things, but I think this should be okay. Yeah, at the same time I've finished the smelting thing. If we look at it, it's getting this is bigger than anything else I've built so far. This is 90 furnaces, and this is only to make one red belt out of iron ore. Just to give you an idea how big this whole thing will have to get. I don't know if there's any more efficient ways of generating ore coming up. I'm not sure about that. I haven't really found anything in the tech tree, but I haven't looked extensively. I'm gonna let myself be surprised. If this is what it takes, I'm just gonna build a lot of this. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna start building a little mall now because I'm really annoyed from having to handcraft all these inserters and stuff. So I think I'm gonna reorganize things here a little bit. Well, there's not really enough resources coming in for this, is there? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm gonna expand my resource production first. I think that's the smarter thing to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna tack on a few more copper and iron assemblers. I'm probably gonna deconstruct these two and just expand a little more. I should kind of have the landfill for it. Well, that's a lie again, I guess. But I am going to have the landfill for it very soon. 88. Oh, that's not a lot. Yeah, I don't really know how I can make this, or I mean, everything I do is to make things faster, of course, but I'm not really sure what's the most efficient way of making things faster. Probably something like this would be a start. I mean, that's something I should just do wherever it's possible, because that's really not a lot of work, and it doesn't take any landfill, and it's gonna accelerate things. Yeah, I'm not gonna do half-assed things here. Again, out of inserters. Yeah, that's the way things go right now. A lot of supply runs for things that aren't really stocked up, unfortunately. But yeah, it's enough. It's a lot better than in the beginning, don't get me wrong. But the thing is, the stuff you need, or the amount of things you need, increases faster than the amount of things you produce. At least that's the feeling I'm getting. So, I mean, I'm planning out a giant smelting array here, and I'm only missing like, I don't know, 17, not, wait, how many do I have? Well, close to 20. So yeah, I'm only missing like 70 of these furnaces, which is gonna take an eternity at the rate that I'm making them right now. But this is for a red belt, so if I'm only gonna build half of it anyways, for now. This is just so I know how much room to leave. And then I'm gonna probably build steel furnaces, and then I'm only gonna have to build, what is it, 24 on each side, I think. So this is gonna be tiny in comparison with this. And then I'm gonna have my first proper smelting array, and then it's gonna be, well, the same and more of the same, and it's gonna have to be gigantically big, and it's gonna take thousands of landfill. So yeah, I'm probably gonna want to expand all of this in the meantime. Yeah, that's how things go, I guess. Expanding, expanding, expanding. Okay, I'm browning out. That's not very nice. I should maybe deconstruct something. I'm not sure. Well, I might be kicking back up again. Should place all my solar panels somewhere. Oops. Yeah, I've tried to emergency build power and upgrade these coal things here, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough before I'm browning out, because the thing is, those guys consume more power, of course. Well, how much is it? 77, and yeah, it's twice as much power. So that might be a problem. But they're gonna make the coal that makes the power, so I guess it's necessary. But yeah, all of this might have been a bit too much. I actually kind of forgot about power for a bit. That's coming back to bite me, of course. Yeah, they're all blue now, so I don't think the normal inserters are able to keep up with this. I've been replacing most of them, not all of them by now, but getting there. I think this should be, yeah, looking better already. I was in the red, so I got a little worried. What's missing? Crap. Just picked up copper wires and then got rid of all of them. Yeah, the hand feeding is still very tedious, but I can't really build a mall when I don't even have power to run my resource production here. So I'll have to see, kick this back up again. I think it should be fine now. Just gonna make sure all of these are quick enough to keep up. I think the normal inserters, I've been watching one of the iron things here, the 1 Mark II assembler that you get from the beginning. It was like the normal inserters were keeping up probably like 90% of the time, but yeah, I think it's better like this. And I like the little swooshy fast guys. Okay, I think, yeah, coal is starting to stockpile again. Should be alright, I think. Yeah, I might extend this on a little more. Do I have more? No, but I have a lot of iron now, so this shouldn't be an issue, hopefully. Well, I got rid of the handcrafting or the hand-fed furnaces here, but still should be enough. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna expand power. Oh, I don't have landfill, that's a problem. But yeah, I'm gonna expand power a little bit and maybe work a little more on this smelting array. Ooh, 5 furnaces. Wow, things are really kicking into gear now. And this is running, well, it does have low power, but it's running furiously. I think things are looking up. Wow, 200 landfill, man, I'm really impressed by the numbers I'm getting here. Okay, so this is gonna allow me to expand on outwards here a little bit more, so I can, well, I'm almost gonna have a full coal array here, like steam power. Come on. Wait, how many can one pump supply? I think it's 20 of these. Yeah, okay, so this is only half. So I'm not gonna be at a full steam array anytime soon, but slowly but surely getting there. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna finish building this. I think this is gonna be all I have time for today. Yeah, a few words maybe. As you might have noticed, and as I said in the comment in last video, I've kind of tried to yeah, do a little more editing and time-lapsing and stuff. I'm not really, well, this first time I used the Factorio replay function for that. Second time I realized you can't skip through, like you can't well, you can fast forward replays, but you're gonna have to watch the whole thing and you can't rewind. So I'm gonna have to record my whole playthrough every time I'm recording an episode, and I want to use time lapses, so that's not really an option. Yeah, the way I'm doing it now is just basically recording the whole thing and then stitching it together. This is a little bit more work, but I think it should work. Let me know if you notice a difference, or like, yeah, if there's anything that can be improved editing wise, I'd really like to know. Okay, power's fine again. I finished researching the good furnaces, so I can replace a few of those. Mainly iron here, I think it's gonna need replacing. Well, not anymore, but it used to fill up. Yeah, I'm gonna expand iron a bit more and change these furnaces, and I think that's gonna be all for today. There's a few more in here. And this is not as slow as I feared. It's already made 16 furnaces. That's quite nice. Yeah, thanks for watching, and maybe see you next time.